Hi everybody, I'm Monica Morales and you're watching the Monica Makes It Happen social media show. We're coming to you from our streaming studios on 42nd Street. It's a new place, but it's the same mission, to help you. So many problems we face are about money. We're going to tackle it head on. How to make it, save it, and invest it. Our show is always about empowering you and our communities. We will rise together. We have two amazing guests. Neil McDonald, MooMoo's US CEO, is here, and so is the founder and creative chef of the Waffle Chic. But first, this.
Monica Makes It Happen is proudly supported by Goya. If it's Goya, it has to be good.
I am so excited. Right here in our streaming studios at Pix 11 headquarters is Neil McDonald, MooMoo's US CEO. Isn't this exciting? Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Monica. I'm very, very happy to be here.
I'm shocked at who comes into our streaming studio. And you are one of the biggest guests we've had, meaning not only financially speaking, what is this, $80 billion of trading that you're...
$80 billion of client assets that are held on our platform globally. Yeah.
I almost passed out. Yeah. But your heart is in it because of your story. Turns out you're from public housing, is that right?
That's correct, yes.
Tell me about that.
In the UK. No, I grew up on what's called a council estate, which is just public housing, like 40,000 people in one large development.
It's amazing.
And then from there, got into a really good college and then onto Wall Street. So that was my journey. And
what I love is that you because I always think there's a behind the curtain, At my age, you're like, why am I not a billionaire, right? We have the Waffle Chic coming up. And I think they get a secret handbook or something. And you're saying, no, you're going to democratize trading.
I think it's, from my view, education stuff is, I think, ability is fairly evenly spread across the population, but opportunity isn't.
Ooh, say that again, one more time. Ability
is fairly evenly spread around the population from whatever housing or background you're from, but opportunity is not spread very evenly.
Amen. We had the CFO of Goldman Sachs here, and you worked for Goldman Sachs, said the same thing. Said that's what he noticed. And so we're trying to change that here.
We're trying to empower investors.
And you're trying to change that. Tell me about the app. Again, people might say, MooMoo, that's an interesting
It's a very memorable name. Right,
that's
so
for
it
sure.
is.
Yeah.
So if anyone's been in Grand Central or Herald Square, they'll have seen a large advertising push that we're doing. But it's a US company. We were founded in Palo Alto in 2018, but we're really global. We have 25 million global users.
25 million.
We're the largest.
That's about the viewers for this show, right, Joe? Joe, my producer, agrees. That's about. We're neck and neck. Maybe a few zeros less than that. But what's great about that? Why do you think you're so successful as a trading app?
I think traders, it's daunting to trade, and one of our missions is to make investing easier, but not alone. So when you're trading on your own, without a community of people to speak to or a trading floor that I used to work on, I can go and speak to 500 people and ask their opinion. Well, now on our app, you can speak to 25 million people globally. You can be sat in New York, ask about a stock and someone's view on a stock or on your portfolio, on the trading strategy, and you can share that with this community, with people in Tokyo, people in Melbourne, and you'll get responses. It's a very, very active community. So you feel like you're part of a family and that you can always ask somebody else.
Ooh, financial family. So it's a financial family that's virtual and it's all on your app, all on your phone.
On the phone.
Okay, someone watching, I like practical information. What do they do? Download the app. How do they find it? What do they do next? What are the 3 steps immediately?
Sure, you find it on the App Store or you go to moomoo.com.
Okay.
And then you can download the desktop, which has some very simple features, but some very advanced features.
I'm doing this right now.
We have thousands and thousands of instructional videos. Investing is a journey, right? I'm still learning at my age after 37 years in a business.
I have a feeling you know a little bit more than us, but that's why I'm counting on that, because we want to be connected with people who know more than us and learn. I want to constantly be learning. So that's why I love that you're on the show, because if there's someone, and I always say, if someone is watching and they get one thing from this, what's the one thing you want them to know about investing and starting?
It's education, right? Go onto the platform. Whenever you buy a stock, you're buying a part ownership in a company. So do the research. All the information is on the platform. Look at the earnings, look at the profitability of the company, look at what the banks and hedge funds are saying about the company. There's all the news on there. You can look at people's price recommendations, price targets. You can start to think about more technical stuff, cash flows. And really, if you're going to own a car, you want to know everything about the car. If you're going to own a share in a company, know everything about that company.
Well, I am learning so much about you as the CEO, and I always believe you invest in people. So if you're the representative of the CEO of this company, I believe in you, and I believe in your story, and I think that that's your mission. I think
Thank
that
you, well,
you know what it's like not to have money.
I do know what it's like not to have money, yes.
You understand where we're coming from and how important money can be. I mean, it's not everything. I don't want to be one of those shows like it's all about money, but it's very important. So knowledge is power. Well,
if you look at New York public schools, they came out with on the US report, they got graded a D for public schools for financial literacy.
D. Yeah.
And the general US population, almost half are financially illiterate also, which is a huge gap. I mean, it's shocking that it's not been.
That's the mayor calling.
Yeah, it's shocking that it's not
Tell
been.
them we'll be right with
It's not been mandated in public schools yet. So, with my colleague Kate, we have a foundation, and we are negotiating with a company called WISE, which is New York City public school with an exclamation mark WISE.
Yeah.
So on our platform, we have paper trading. So we give you $1 million of funny money.
Oh, I like that.
And then you can practice and build a portfolio and then do all this stuff without investing your own money. So you get used to what it feels like to buy and own stocks and to, just to transact financially on the platform. So,
and then you're at Grand Central giving, what is it, giving money away? Is that
we're giving away, you'll see a very large orange bull everywhere. That's kind of our color.
Yeah.
And the tagline is to take charge of your trading.
I love it.
With the bull. And if you download and you take a picture of the bull, then you're eligible for a draw for $10 Amazon gift cards.
It's wonderful.
So,
yeah, I love Amazon. We love Amazon gift cards. So thank you again. Message of hope before we let you go, and you're going to be a friend of our show. You know, I always keep everyone who's on the show. But what's the message of hope?
The message is the tools are there, right? The educational resources are there. And it's really self-directed investing is the way forward, right? To get financial independence, to try and build some wealth over time, right? It's a journey. We're here to hold your hand every step of the way, from the absolute beginner to much more advanced traders. We have the educational tools. We have the platform and the community really to make confident, informed decisions about your trading journey.
And I love it. It's free. It's an
free,
app you
absolutely.
can download right now. And again, I'm all about empowering our viewers with information. So check it out. And thank you again, Neil, for stopping by, the CEO of the US, CEO of MooMoo. We love MooMoo. Thanks for being on.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you. Absolute pleasure.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
Can't believe our next guest is here. The Waffle Chick, Karen Davis, is here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, can you smell it? Can you smell it? I wish we had smell-o-vision. Right now we have her delicacies right here in our streaming studio. Can you see this? Isn't it not amazing? Look at this. Well, it's all from your culture. It is all about community. And this, oh my gosh, I could eat this right now, but I need to talk to you. We got to talk. We'll talk and then we'll eat, okay? How about that? But Karen, thank you, Ashley, for bringing this to my attention. You know, you are a nurse by day.
Yes, I am.
And the Waffle Chick at night. How do you do it? I mean, how do you do all of this?
It takes a little bit of actual precision and just being a rebel, you know, not sticking in any box or being in anyone's box. So that's how you make it happen. You step outside the box.
So true. I feel the same. Wow. Drop the mic. Say that again. I always, if I like it, say it again. Say it one more time. What did you say again? Precision.
Precision and being a rebel.
A rebel.
So a rebel not meaning like, you know, being different, not being a cookie cutter. So being outside the box. So,
I completely agree. Yeah. And I mean, this is outside the box, meaning you are saving lives during the day, and then you're making lives better with your food.
With my food, yes. So I
both
am
passions,
igniting palettes as we go and saving lives as I go.
Okay, that's the slogan of the day. But you're an extraordinary person. Not everyone can balance one job, but you're doing two. And these are both your passions. Explain to me how these are both your passions.
So nursing came about as a result of my dad. My dad got sick, and we were trust in the healthcare system that we didn't know how to navigate at all. And as a result of that, I spent a lot of time with him in the hospital. And then at the time when I transitioned to nursing, I was actually a CPA.
I heard about that too. My dad's a CPA. I attract CPAs. My dad was a CPA and he wrote books about taxation.
Yeah,
and so I have that in my noggin. I have that money stuff in my noggin. That's where this comes from. And I always say if it's historical, it's hysterical. Like you have to do it. It's in your blood. So money is in your blood.
Yeah, I was crunching numbers, and then I transitioned into nursing for more of a tangible feel, a tangible give back. I went into nursing for that purpose, so I was able to navigate healthcare system. I would understand what's actually happening, and I think I made a promise to myself that not one of my family members or myself would go through that feeling of not knowing, feeling of being helpless. Yes. When it came to advocating for yourself, and so I went to NYU's nursing program. And I completed a bachelorette.
Wait, hold on a sec. NYU, that's one of the best nursing programs in the world. Okay, I just wanted to be a promoter there.
Put that out there. Of course, they really prepared us. And I graduated from NYU's nursing program. I started my nursing career at NYU's hospital, where I grew up.
Ashley. Ashley's always here promoting her. Ashley, you're the best. We have a studio audience. Clap for the Waffle Chic. We're growing so much. First we did, I always say we do TV too, but we know we're growing, and now we have a studio. I always wanted a studio audience. Joe, how many chairs can we get in here? I think just 3, but that's okay. Keep clapping. Okay.
Yeah. So I started my nursing career at NYU, and along that process, I volunteered, like my bio says, once upon a brunch. I volunteered for a not-for-profit that I got involved with. Originally, I'm from Jamaica, and we are a not-for-profit that goes back to Jamaica every year. It's called the Fancy Friends. Shout out to the Fancy Friends.
We love the Fancy Friends. I'm into alliteration. I'm all about alliteration. And so the Fancy Friends.
And so
feeding families in Jamaica.
Yes. So we were having a brunch, and I volunteered myself and my family to do the waffles for that brunch.
Oh my God.
Back in 2017.
2017, okay, because I'm doing your story on TV too. I always joke, we do TV too, but you're going to be on our Pix 11 news for sure. We're doing a story.
So we volunteered myself and my family to do the waffles for that fundraiser, and that's how the Waffle Chic.
And you're like, I gotta do this.
We did it, and I did it. Of course, I don't, and everything is always extraordinary with me.
Yes.
So we did the waffles, we did presentation, and of course, everybody fell in love with it.
Well, look at this. I mean, it's work of art. It's work of art. Because you see the flour. There's a flour on it. Of course, the butter.
And this is our red velvet waffle.
Look at the red velvet.
Yes.
This is red velvet. Oh my God. And then there's the strawberry, the fruit, if you want it. And then I love the detailing of the sauce. What type of sauce is this?
So this is our strawberry sauce.
Oh, it's so good. So everything is extraordinary.
Everything is extraordinary. So, ordinary is a bad word around here.
I agree. And no, I don't like no either. No is not in my vocabulary. And I think I get in trouble with that sometimes with my bosses. They're like, oh, can't you just, I said no, like no means yes. But back to you. Tell me a little bit about this passion that you have for the waffle. Where did it come from, you think? Now that let's peel the onion. Why do you think you're so passionate about serving waffles to people around?
I feel like because it was not something that I set out to do, it was never intended. I was a nurse, just happy being a nurse, and we participated in this fundraiser, and we served the waffles, and everybody fell in love with it, and everybody was like, wow, this is something good. This is you're onto something good. And they believed in me, you know. And when
you just
people,
need some people to believe in you.
when
That's
someone
it.
believes in you,
Oh.
and you take a second look and you start believing in yourself, and
Yeah.
you're saying, yeah, this is awesome. And we just started building on it, and it has brought the community together, families together. It's just what we do.
Can you
And
do me a favor? Could you put some whipped cream on this one? Because I feel like this one is naked. We need some whipped cream. Just full disclosure, we were supposed to do this off camera, but I was like, no, let's do this on. Oh, yes! I just want to eat it like this. Okay, but I'm restraining myself. This it smells so good. Is that the kicker? You get us with the smell first, and then we eat the whole thing, and then I'll eat this. I just want to be by myself right now. I like to eat alone, okay? I don't like people looking at me, so I'm gonna eat this alone. But anyway, the bottom line is you are also about community. What's your goal with this? I know you it's a business and you're very lucrative. You're probably gonna go public and MooMoo is gonna trade you. But what's the mission after? You know what I'm saying? Like what's
what's
mission?
the end goal? I feel like we've become a household name. We have so many different variety of consumers reaching out to us to cater their events.
What's the dream? What's the dream now? The collaboration. Do you have a dream? Let's make it happen. Like, do you have a dream collaboration or a dream that you want this?
Denzel was my dream collaboration, and and that happened.
Was there an earthquake in the studio? Again, bearing the lead. That's what it's called in journalism. Denzel ate the waffles.
He actually did not eat the waffles, but he participated
Because
in
his
the
body is so
event.
svelte.
He participated. He ate other offerings that were there at the catering, and he was there, present and in motion.
So the dream has already happened. How do you get bigger than Denzel? You can't. So Denzel, if you're watching, come into my streaming studio and be here. And obviously, we would eat Waffle Chic together. Anyway, back to Denzel. That is incredible. You have to send me a picture. We have to put this in the show, of course.
Definitely.
And your pink truck. We didn't talk enough about the pink truck. I'm going to do this all on television, but you have a pink truck.
Yes.
So you are available for catering. You're available right now for parties.
For parties, corporate events. Yes.
Right
we do that
now,
too.
how do they reach you?
So they can follow us on Instagram. It's the Waffle, CHIC, Waffle Chic.
I think I follow you just in case.
And
Waffle Chic.
they could call us 516-789-6339.
Can I ask you a question? Because Joe, my producer, and I were. So it's Waffle Chic is the spelling, but you're the Waffle Chick.
Yeah.
I love that.
So it's a play on name. So
I
it's
love it.
we thought about it like chic because I am chic.
You are, and I love
then
the outfit. Yes.
the chick because we do chicken and waffles. So
Yes.
the short for chicken, and then
Oh my
it just
gosh.
became the Waffle Chick.
I love you so much.
And
Just-
then they could also reach me on my website,
What's your
thewafflechick.com.
That's how I think I
Yes.
found you, because I was Googling because of Ashley. I was Googling you and it popped up, and I just love your website.
Thank you
Because right
so
there
much.
you can actually order and,
Yes.
and have a special event. Everybody who has a special event should do the Waffle Chick.
Yeah,
right?
that website was actually built by Web Growth. Shout out to them.
Ooh, okay, we appreciate you for all the support. Anything else you want to mention? Because you literally are such an amazing story. And I love your energy, and I love your food, and I love what you're doing for the community.
I thank you so much for that. It's in service that I do come alive, and I feel like even though I've transitioned through multiple services, they're all like transferable skills, and it all resonates with just who I am. It is in service that I am my best self, whether it's serving you food, whether it's in the ER saving lives, or when I was crunching numbers. It's just who I am.
Yeah.
Just made that way.
We gotta talk about tell me one story about your mom before we go. Who made this incredible human being?
Oh, my mom. Shout out to Bernice. She is my rock there. She's, gave us this, we can do it. You can do it no matter what. You can do it.
Bernice is like Maria Teresa. My mom, Maria Teresa Morales, and I'm going to do a whole project on moms. Joe doesn't know this yet, but that's another project. He's like, that's enough shows for Monica Morales, but I'm also working on, and I hope I can use that in our next, I'm trying to do Moms Make It Happen.
Moms make it happen.
It's another
It is the
they're
foundation.
friends.
It is the foundation of where we come from.
Just
you know?
announcing that right now. Joe's having a heart attack right on the side. But thank you, Waffle Chic.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure being here.
That was one of my favorite shows. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Waffle Chic, for coming into our streaming studios. And I'm going to be eating chicken and waffles for a very long time. Make sure you get your events catered by the Waffle Chic. We're going to keep the conversation going on our new podcast, Monica Makes Money Happen. New episodes are available to watch every Friday morning on Pix 11's YouTube channel. We talk to CEOs, celebrities, and small business owners. Find out their stories, how to make money, save it, and invest it. Grow it too. This week, we're one-on-one with Hanse Bank's CEO and President, Carlos Naudin. He came to America with a suitcase, his dog, at the age of 13, and now he runs more than $3 billion in assets. Don't forget to watch me every night, too, on TV at 5:45 and 6:45, right here on Pix 11. And if you need help, just reach out to me on all of my social media platforms, Monica Morales TV. Let's keep making it happen together. See you next time.